Welcome to the Johnson City Press Week in Review. I'm Jared Bentley. Leading off this week's news, another mass shooting in San Bernardino, California. 2 armed assailants entered a social services building, killing 14 and sending more than a dozen to the hospital. Police say 2 suspects, husband and wife Syed Farouk and Tashfeen Malik, were killed in a gun battle with police after the shooting at the Inland Regional Center in San Bernardino. Police say another person who was spotted running near the gun battle was detained, but they have said it is unclear if that person had anything to do with the shooting. It was the nation's deadliest mass shooting since the attack at a school in Newtown, Connecticut 3 years ago that left 26 children and adults dead. Johnson City police have arrested a suspect in the death of a woman found lying on Railroad Street early Tuesday evening. Authorities identified the victim, Angela Williams, earlier this week. She was pronounced dead at Johnson City Medical Center shortly after arriving Tuesday night. The victim was struck by a vehicle operated by Dion Flack, a 49-year-old Johnson City resident. Mr. Flack was arrested today and charged with vehicular homicide by intoxication, leaving the scene of a crash involving death, driving on suspended license, first offense, and failure to provide insurance. He is being held at the Washington County Detention Center in lieu of a $75,000 bond. To follow this active story as it unfolds, read the Johnson City Press or find Becky Campbell's articles at johnsoncitypress.com. Governor Bill Haslam made a big announcement this week regarding higher education in the state of Tennessee. Haslam announced Tuesday the splitting of the state's 6 Tennessee Board of Regents universities from direct control of the board that has governed them for decades. Haslam believes the changes would better allow the TBR to focus on the state's 13 community college and 27 colleges of applied technology. The move is part of Haslam's Drive to 55 education initiative with the goal of increasing the number of Tennesseans with a post-secondary degree or certificate from 33% to 55% by 2025. For more information on how Governor Haslam plans to initiate the directives, find Nathan Baker's articles here on johnsoncitypress.com. There's plenty of action downtown and throughout Johnson City, for that matter, as road crews continue to work towards a more attractive downtown space with new roads, sidewalks, and of course, the new pavilion. But that's not all. City commissioners on Thursday deferred consideration of a more than $3.2 million proposal from Bristol-based Burwell Construction for renovations and additions at Freedom Hall Civic Center. A $6.7 million HVAC overhaul is underway at Freedom Hall, which opened its doors July 5, 1974. A future contract will cover parking lot repaving and renovation of event staging areas. Also, commissioners unanimously approved on first reading a request by Yeehaw Brewing Company owner Joe Baker to rezone about 1.4 acres at 71 Wilson Avenue, where a large commercial building would be used for retail restaurant space and a music venue with storage. Find all the details on these projects from Gary Gray at Johnson City Press or johnsoncitypress.com. These are highlights of the stories from the week. You can find much more on the website or in the newspaper, and you can check us out next week. We'll be detailing a few more. Thanks for watching. I'm Jared Bentley.